Hi.
All right, this is Ghost Stories. I almost said Ghostbusters. This is Ghost Stories Told from the South, baby. Episode 88. We're getting closer to 100.
He's already 100.
And here's our special guest again.
Yay.
Stephanie in the house. Now we're going to switch. I can't even talk tonight. Oh, before we start going now on the YouTube, guys, remember, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Or hit the middle finger button. I don't care. All right, ready? 3, 2, and... Well, hello, and welcome back to another scary episode of Ghost Stories Told from the South.
Oh, yeah.
I am your host, Stephen LeBooth, and I've got special guest, Stephanie.
Yes, I am just special guest Stephanie.
You gotta turn that deal over there. Put it where you want it. We'll have to start all over. So
I don't know what you're talking about.
Put it where you want it. That was funny.
I am your cook. Oh.
We're going to start all over. Get it where you want it. Sorry, guys. Little technical difficulties. She went to speak in the mic and it said, nope, I don't want to talk.
Oh my God.
That was funny. You got to admit it. Okay, come on. That should be better. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Stop.
Okay.
Welcome back to another scary, fun edition of Ghost Stories Told from the South. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth, and we've got a special guest in here tonight.
Stephanie.
She's my youngest vampire daughter.
No, I'm not.
No, we're not.
I'm the middle child.
She's the middle child. She's so confused.
Yes.
But welcome to another episode of Ghost Stories Told from the South.
So,
I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth.
and I'm your co-host, Stephanie LeBooth.
This is episode 88, ladies and gents. We're getting closer to that 100 mark. We hit 100. That means 2 years I've been doing this, guys. Yeah. Anyways. So I hope everybody's having a good week at work. Sorry this is late and you're getting it tonight. I didn't do it yesterday because it was a nice day. So we went out and grilled and stuff. The family came over. So we enjoyed the nice warm day. And then a cold front came in today and it's cold as crap out there right now. So
Max grills his balls off.
Anyway, Steph, this ain't comedy time.
Okay.
We're telling ghost stories. This is what I mean right here.
What?
Straighten up some. Serious just a little. Come on.
Okay.
Anyways. Hope everybody's having a great time. But like I said, sorry it's late. We enjoyed the nice weather yesterday. And it's crazy. It was beautiful. And now it's cold and gray. And I got these new... I'm going to tell you a little story real quick before I start doing these stories. If I can find a way, I'll show you these pictures. And maybe y'all can help me explain what the hell it is. I got these security cameras. And I got them in the back. And one picture's like, I don't know, some kind of like a shadow figure or something
on the side.
On the left-hand side. And then the other one on the right-hand side on another camera. It's got like two long lines. I mean, it's not lightning it's not lightning bugs because it's not the season for that. It's winter time here in Texas. They're not out right now. But I don't know what it is. So if I can find a way to get them posted on our Facebook, I'll do that, and y'all can tell me what y'all think it is. Because it's kind of weird. But, yeah. Okay. We are going to still keep on talking about haunted roads. And our first one is about... it's about Anna's Road. It's in New Jersey. It's in Weird, New Jersey. For real, that's what the town's name is. Weird, New Jersey. Okay, and in Weird, New Jersey, most of the notable ghosts are seen hanging out at the side of the road, where it is said that they meet their untimely end. So I guess if you see these ghosts on the road, you meet your untimely end. That's pretty messed up if you think about it.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah. You're gonna die.
See ghosts trying to go through.
Yeah.
Whee!
But okay, these roadside apparitions have been witnessed by countless motorists over the course of several generations. Unlike the popular, I'm gonna turn this light up one more click. Okay, sorry, I couldn't see very good. Unlikely. Okay, unlikely the popular urban legend of the vanishing hitchhiker through the visible hitchhiker, though who gets picked up only to disappear from the car's back seat. I've heard of that one, and I've heard about there's a lot of stories about a woman in white at certain lakes.
Oh yeah.
Lake Worth has one, and then when you get her to the address, she says she's gone. Yeah, same thing with this hitchhiker. You pick him up apparently, and you turn around and talk to him, and he's gone while you're going down the road.
It's creepy.
Yeah. Okay. New Jersey street corner spooks don't seem to have any interest in bumming a ride. They seem to just be content to wander their own stretch of highway year in and year out, eternally internally reliving their final living moments here on this earth. Wouldn't that suck?
Oh.
I hope that don't happen to me. That would suck getting stuck in like the same routine, the same your spirit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather be a poltergeist.
Yeah. Images, if you will, are driving down a narrow, winding ribbon of two-lane blacktop. It is sometime around midnight, and the dark pavement is wet and shiny from a recent mid-autumn shower. Multiple colored oak and maple leaves dance in front of your headlights momentarily before settling into the slick asphalt roadway. To your left, a densely wooded hillside crowds its way. Sorry. I was trying not to do it in the mic, and I just coughed all over her. Where was that for? I coughed all over everybody.
On the hillside one.
Okay, the hillside crowds its way right up to the edge of the shoulderless street. On your right, a low street guardrail is the only thing between you and your car and the inky black waters of the Pakasaki River. Pakasaka River. Pakasaki? Pakasaka. I think it's Pakasak River. Where if you live in weird New Jersey, email me. I'm probably screwing that name up.
Julie would say it for you.
Yeah. Your headlights emulate the cornucopia of soaring tree branches over the hood of your car. Man, that place sounds creepy already. They bowed down. They bowed down from either side of the roadway, giving the impression that they are traveling inside a long, undulating tunnel. As you are separated your way along beneath a clear moonlit sky. So imagine it's pretty creepy. It's a moonlit night. Moon's pretty full, and these trees are hanging over the street, like a tunnel. So man, that'd be creepy as hell. Just think of getting a flat there. Yeah, that would be my luck.
Probably would.
Suddenly you find drawn into a hard right curve in the road and realize that you have not been paying attention to the speed at which you have been driving. As you begin to regain control and you see something that sends a shiver up and down the length of your spine. It's a splash of red there on the road on the guardrail. which trails off down the edge of the street. Was that blood? You ask yourself as you quickly crane your neck to peer in the rearview mirror. As you set as you set your sights back on the road before you once more, you notice an eerie mist forming on the glassy moonlight river just ahead of you and off the right. On your left, the forest has given way to the gently sloping hills and gleaming marble stones of a vast, sprawling cemetery. Oh, great. So there's a cemetery on the road. Makes perfect sense. Cemetery. All of a sudden, the mist begins to take shape of your headlights. As you flick on and off your high beams, you can clearly make out a distant figure crossing the road up ahead of you. And you hit the brakes and do your best to not hit the person, but the slippery pavement, then ahead of you. Then you hit the brakes and you try your best to navigate it on the slippery pavement. Then you watch in a disbelief as the translucent mist glowing before you assumes the unmistakable form of a young woman wearing a flowing white dress. Man, I'm not trying to gripe about this, but why is it always a woman in white?
I know.
In hotels, and roads, and
Like
houses.
that wailing woman that regret drowning her kids and then
Oh,
accidentally drowning
yeah, the
herself.
woman in white. I just don't get that. Okay, I'll go back now from throwing my little titty fit. Okay, a woman with a flowing white dress. She floats across the roadway inches above the ground, then disappears into the moonlight graveyard. You have just experienced a close encounter with Tatawa's legendary ghost of Anna. Tatawa? Tatawa's legendary ghost of Anna. That would creep me the hell out.
I'm not stopping for anybody when I'm on her.
No.
You get hit, it's your fault.
Yeah. For more generations than anyone can seem to remember, Tato. Say that again for me.
Tatawa's.
Yeah, Tatawa's.
Review.
Tatawa's Riverview Drive has been more complimentary known for the locals as Anna's Road. And for just as long as it played host to innumerable carloads of late night thrill seekers, what was an adventurous night riders are looking for is these special figure of Anna herself and other worldly apparitions that has long been associated with its snaking riverside byway. Running along the Tatawa side of the Passaic River, the Riverview Drive of River Road, as it has been dubbed by many partying teenagers, seems to be just bringing with the stuff from which local legends are made. At night, it's a dark and treacherous drive that leaves little room for error between the step hillside on the side and the muddy slough of the Pasquay on the other. It is a remote and wedged road right in the heart of a desolate populated area. So it's way out in BFE.
Oh wow.
Okay. There are mystical places to be discovered here as well, or as many have alleged, the isolated community located on Norwood Terrace and Oxbow in Oxbow Street, found on the Riverview's many curves, has long had the reputation of being New Jersey's much fabled Midgetville. Ew. Yeah, but look what the kids do to the signs. They spray paint the speed limit signs, weight limit signs, and the. God dang it. How come it only does it when I do ghost stories?
Because you're doing ghost stories, Dad.
Much fabled Midgetville. Yeah, but look what the kids do to the signs.
Hi, Bagel. What's up, dude?
Spray paint the speed limit sign.
Stupid.
Yeah, they spray paint all the signs and no one can see where the curves are coming up or the speed of the road. But
Just
the
repaint them.
where was that? But what really beckons people to Anna's Road was year after year, decades after decades, is the guest to see Anna herself. The the lure of experience in the supernatural firsthand has been the catalyst for the countless late night adventures over the generations, and several notorious misadventures as well. In most cases, these ghost hunters and seekers of Midgetville are nothing more than carloads of bored suburban youth looking for some harmless late night thrills. Anna's Road has, however, one more than one occasion has led to its night riders down a pathway of danger and even death. That's not good.
Oh my God.
Riverview Drive is now Riverview Drive. Bang. Riverview Drive is no stranger to severe auto accidents, and Anna is not the soul who has been lost. Is not the only soul who has been lost there.
That's sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink.
Scary but sad.
I know. Well, you know, a bunch of kids probably went down there drinking and driving and shit and wrecked their car once. And here's a little story on Anna's death and gravesite. As I have been a resident of Tatawa all my life, I can tell you the actual story of this poor girl's fate. Anna was walking home from her prom at school in Little Falls. It just kind of goes on how that Chicago story goes, kind of. Anyways, the shortest and perhaps the easiest route to take was Riverview Drive. She was passing the Laurel Grove Cemetery when a large truck plowed her over and dragged her about 50 feet or so. Oh my God.
I would have hated to die on my prom night. No.
That would suck.
Probably drunk. Wow. It's probably a drunk drinker or driver.
If she is too seen, she is a short ways down the road from the blood. There, this is ooh.
You see the blood where she got hit,
yeah.
And then
This is very close to the place where her tomb once is. My brother has been to the plot in the Laurel Grove Cemetery that was created for her, though though I was little, I do not remember hearing that for no apparent reason at all, the tomb caved inwards and locked somewhat look like and made it look like somewhat a cave. So it sunk in the ground, I guess, the actual tombstone, and it looked like there was a cave in there or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Okay, the blood on Anna's Lane. I have heard many stories about this road, and I have been there numerous times. I was told roughly that the same story that she was killed on her wedding night. See, that says wedding, that said prom. So which one's right, guys?
I think it's prom.
Probably
She
prom.
was wearing the white dress.
Yeah. And was killed on the road and dragged along it. The first time I went, maybe it's me talking about the story and I'm going to start coughing up blood or something.
Don't start. I would be out of this house in 2.5 seconds.
The first time I went there, my friends told me that there was a blood stain on the road and a splatter on the guardrail. It was there, whatever it was, and it scared the shit out of me. I have been taking other friends there throughout the years and have had told them the same story. Anna's Lane, as I have often heard, it is a great place to bring people for a scary experience.
Ooh, I would love to do that with my friends.
And it says, don't try this at home. Don't try this on Anna's Road. What time is it?
It's time for lunch.
Dude,
no, I'm kidding.
I need to hurry up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm writing to tell you that me and some friends have seen Anna's ghost on the side of the road near the Route 60 overpass. I'm from West Patterson, so I know most of the legends about the road. The most popular story about Anna is that she was she was kind of torn to pieces after being drugged in the car wreck on her prom night. See, and this one says prom night, so it's prom night. Myself and the people I know have seen her ghostly figure. Usually were not looking for her when she appeared. So, like, they weren't looking for her. They was just driving and seen her. When you see her appear to be rather a short girl who is dressed all in white. Are you scared?
No,
who usually wimps away shortly after appearing. Another strange thing that happens on the road is by the cemetery, where you can often see as a flickering light moving around about the graves. Surprisingly, this is also linked to Anna's ghost. It is thought that if you drive down the road exactly at 12 a.m. playing oldies music and driving with your car lights out in the middle of the two lanes, then you can see her in the rear view mirror. This was tried once a while ago. We did not see any ghosts, and trust me, it was really scary. So that's what that guy witnessed. Here's one more story. It's called the painting Anna's Road Red.
Oh.
The legendary road, as I know, is about a girl who stood up at her prom, and when she decided to I guess she was this story says she was drinking, and she was walking along the road, and she was, okay, that makes sense. She was at the prom. She wasn't driving a car.
Oh.
She got a little tipsy and was walking home because she got stood up and a fucking truck hit her and drug her ass. Damn, I feel sorry for her. Yeah. Okay, it mowed her down. Okay. She was then read down. Okay, car. Okay. All this happened. Okay, about 2 a.m. They say, and see, this one says, if you go down the road at 2 a.m., you would drive on the road with your headlights off, and the road would be very eerie, and the graveyard glows. Oh, if you go there at 2 a.m., cut your headlights. So that's two things you can do. Alongside the road is a guardrail painted red, where she died on the eve of her death. Every year, her discharged father returns to repaint it. And, oh man,
what?
Yeah, says her disarranged father comes to repaint it every year
Was she? Oh
and meet with his
no!
daughter once more. So I guess his spirit comes there too. Anna is supposed to be buried in the graveyard, and her spirit guards all the other people walking around along the road. At times, she will appear to speeders to warn them of what happens. That's pretty cool. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that little story. We're gonna take a little break, do a commercial, and we'll be right back.
While we're doing the commercial, you need the bagel off that.
Where is he?
Right over there. You just don't knock down.
Oh God,
No,
bagel.
That's why I was looking around. He was right there.
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to stop, man.
Hey, what?
Well, I just have to make two. All right, this is still episode 88. I had to stop and go do something. Took a little break. We're back. She's got her wine because she's a vampire. She's drinking
No, I'm
blood
not.
of Vladimir.
It's Big Red in a wine glass. He thinks I'm a wino, but I'm not.
But yeah, let's switch over to the audio and we'll get to the next story, guys. I hope you're enjoying it so far.
I'm gonna have a red mustache after this.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Well, we're back. Hope you liked that commercial. Well, we're gonna go with the second story of today. And the second story is of the Stocksbridge bypass in England.
Oh, in England.
And it's pretty spooky, they say.
Very scary.
Okay. Stocksbridge, northwest of Sheffield, England. Is it Sheffield, England, where they did Robin Hood or something?
I think so.
I don't remember. Anyways, it lies in Pennine Valley, according to legend. A disillusioned former Hunshelf Priory monk's ghost haunts the site and has appeared in vehicles too. Whoa!
Oh no!
That's creepy.
Imagine driving down the road and seeing that in your car.
Yeah, I'd definitely poop my pants. Oh.
Dad, we all know you would. You're just like Danny.
I have to put my music in here.
Oh no! Not the music.
Yeah, she probably would. Okay, where was I? About a ghost amongst comes into the car. Okay, spectators of children Specters of children who fell down pit shafts in the valley have been sighted. Before being redesigned, Stocksbridge was called the Killer Road. I wonder how it got that name. Okay, this says guards see ghost in haunted Stockbridge at A16 bypass. On September 8th, 1987, two security guards employed by the McPine builders to patrol the area and guard the building's materials and the historical called Peter Owens their boss. When Owens met the men, they were still freaked out. He questioned them and was told about sorry, I didn't mean to do that in your face. Okay, he questioned them and was told about an eerie incident that happens around 12:30 a.m. The previous night, the guards watched children who were skipping about, clothed in old-fashioned clothing. The men put out their Land Rover. Oh, the men got out of their Land Rover and walked towards the children. But when they got to the site where they were, the children had vanished and there were no longer there. They left behind footprints that was left in the mud.
Oh.
That's creepy.
It gives me chills.
When the guards mentioned the incident to other workers, some of them said that they heard children's voices during the night when they was working there on their shift. The guards turned into fear the guards' worst fears got turned into reality that night, they said. They had been driving on Pastry Lane towards the A616 bypass bridge. Then they saw a male form that resembled a monk on the bridge. He vanished. When their headlight beams hit the monk. So they stopped and backed up and shined their headlights on there. And when they did it, and they got out and shined their lights, he vanished.
He says, "Screw it."
And this one's about police investigation request at haunted Stocks Bridge A616 bypass. Owens was convinced that the guards were serious and called the Deeper police station. The police officers who responded to the call, PC Dick Ellis. That's what it says. PC Dick Ellis. Laughed. That's funny. PC Dick Ellis laughed and suggested they call a priest that wasn't this wasn't a police matter. So they were getting serious. Mr. That was his name. PC. Later that day, the priest, Stuart Brentley, called Ellis and asked if he could send someone to help him calm the security guards who were at his church. The priest told him that they were demanded an exorcism performed in the Stocks Bridge bypass area. Ellis and former special constable John Beat were assigned to the investigation. The police investigation at haunted Stockbirds Bridge. Wait, I already read that. And I flipped it over. I was fixing to read it again. Okay. Originally, plans were to build the ride in the vacancy of the Monk's Walk and Old Pathway, but his linked Chertsey Abbey's ruins to the Thorpe Church since 666 CE.
Oh. In other words,
that's why they couldn't tear it down.
Yeah, that's also the devil's number 2.
Oh, yeah. And some people have discovered that when they renovate a building or restore sites, there's new activity and paranormal stuff that happens. Perhaps America's White House is the best known one. First Lady Dooley Madison planned the original Rose Garden. Mm-hmm. Her ghost has been encountered on the White House grounds when Mrs. Woodrow Wilson decided to redecorate the garden. Dooley's appreciation attempt to the workmen removing and scaring them to make them flee. So she didn't like them remodeling garden there, and she was like, you're not doing that to my garden. So remember that when you have an old house, when you renovate. I know you need to renovate houses, but just watch what you stir up. Let's see what we got next for you kitties. What are you, a cat?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do this one, then we'll do a commercial after this one, because it's a shorty. Shorty McGee. 2, 3, and... I know, she thinks she's a cat. Whatever. What story is this one? This is... Come here.
Hey.
Tick tock, tick tock. Well, this is M6 in England. It's a road called M6.
We can see the pictures if you just click on it.
Anyways, there have been sights of Roman soldiers marching on M6 road. It's Britain's most haunted road.
Oh,
For the first time since ghost hunting became an organized science, Britain's spooks and apparitions have made a motorway their favorite road to hunt. After years of weird going-ons in the lonely lanes or moorland crossings, the M6 has recorded more original sightings and epic spine-tingling feelings than any other route in the country. Roman soldiers, a distracted woman hitchhiker, and a phenom luring going the wrong way have all appeared on the 6 busy lanes or out of their users' imaginations. What do you think? Man, this road's really crazy. You people in over there in Britain have to fill me in on this one.
I never heard of that one.
And we're just getting started. Where are we at? We assumed that Britain's spookiest road would turn out to be a dark lane near an ancient battlefield, said Tony Simmons. Sightings according for the survey, but when you think about it, these feelings make sense. The Moe is one of Britain's longest roads, and it travels through many counties, and therefore an immense amount of history is there. The eerie encounters have been recorded by hospital consultant lorry drivers and hauntings expert Paul DeVerex, who used a Cougar counter to test radiation levels of sites of repainted report spooks or conditions led 45% of all the drivers to think they have seen them encountered throughout the routes 230 miles from Calorlazy to Rugby. Okay. It's interesting that we've had more really clear sightings reported from the M6 than any other road, said Mr. Simmons, whose monitoring was organized by the road building company Tarmac. The survey's results also include more traditional scenes of haunting, such as the A9 in the Highlands of Scotland, where a stagecoach with a big-wigged footman is appeared to chase drivers. I wouldn't go down that road. Other reports include eyes peeping out of the bushes and the site of a clearing disaster in Lower Greater Manchester. Most of the phenomenon seen the beginning, but several roads have a reputation for figures which appear to run into the path of traffic. The motorway hauntings are expected to grow according to experts like Durvix, who recorded his own encounter with a Phantom pickup truck on the M6 in 14 times. The Journal of Strange Phenomena, the new M6 toll section in the Midlands has already attracted a Roman cohort, Suqually, from Coleshill and Worcester, told the surveyor of seeing 20 soldiers or more are more like upright shadows than men walking through the tarmac as you would through water. So they seen all these soldiers, Roman soldiers, just walking. That's pretty crazy. So yeah, they got a lot of crazy stuff on that one. Well, we're gonna take a break and we will be back. Kiss my booty.
Dad, we're still recording.
Oh, on YouTube, but not there. Booty kisser! Yeah, we're taking a break. I gotta cut a commercial in here. What I do, borderline last, I'm doing...
Not what's really out there, no.
Okay, I'll do Miley Jackson's, then what's really out there.
No.
Yeah.
No. We're redoing it. Mine sucks.
Fine, I'll do Miley Jackson's. Yeah, we cut some commercials and she don't like hers.
Oh, I hate mine.
Do you ever wonder why your government...
Shut up.
She gets so mad. Look at her. She's like, you son of a gun, you.
Stop.
Stop it, Dad. Stop. Okay, let's get back over to the loops. Don't spit your wine out, wino. Okay, ready to record now. Let's get back where we need to be. Quit moving around. Now, you know we're doing it.
Anything. Oh, didn't was touch my wine glass.
We got 2 more stories left. Let me go ahead and...
Oh, I thought it was me for a second. I was like, oh.
Right there. Son of a... Alright, ready?
Okay.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little commercial. Our next road we're going to do is Blanching Tunnel in the... Yeah, Blanching Tunnel in Switzerland.
Oh,
right? How do you...
Beachland.
Beachland. The Beachland Tunnel in Switzerland.
Switzerland.
So this is going to be... I'm probably going to mess up some words here, so don't get mad at me, okay? I'm trying my hardest.
Australia.
Okay.
Stop moving around.
God, my tongue tied.
Beachland.
The Beachland Tunnel is supposed to be the home to these strange white woman. Really? Another one? God, that's what I mean. I mean, why can't they be a gray woman? And I mean, it's always a woman in white. Anyways, a hitchhiker with a pale and spooky skin, dressed in white apparel. She appears out of nowhere in front of the drivers and sometimes speaks with them. It is said if she is picked up, she will disappear from your vehicle not long after getting her in. There is a report that 2 women had picked her up at the tunnel's entrance. she told them that she wasn't well and something awful might be might befall. Suddenly she vanished as the two women drove through the tunnel, with many police reports portraying equivalent experiences since the 1980s. Even the most virulent individuals should remain away. If you choose to overlook the warnings and take the woman with you on a journey through the Blanching tunnel, I hope the vehicle or the I hope she vanishes sooner rather than whatever. See what this one says. Between Basel and Chisasso. Y'all tell me what Chisasso means. That sounds like a cool word. Chisasso.
Name your grandson that.
Yeah, tell me that, because then that way when I say it, I won't be sounding dumb. Well, what does it mean? Oh, Chisasso.
Sounds like you're saying something else.
Chisasso sits on the A2 motorway in the Switzerland and Blanching tunnel. Rumor has it that this 24-year-old tunnel is haunted by an old lady hitchhiker known as the White Lady.
God.
Some drivers have reported that she has spoken to them, and of course she gets in her car.
Is it the same woman?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong.
This is just like some different reports I got. The Blanching tunnel in Switzerland is a motor tunnel and also part of the A2 motorway from Basel to... Okay, this one's kind of the same crap I read. Okay, wait. It was often district in the... Okay. It was opened in January of 1981. And of course, you know, the female that's there. What a quit. What are you spitting?
What? I have to get something off my fingernail.
And that one's about the same. So apparently if you go on this tunnel, this lady in white will talk to you. Yeah.
Hey, do you know where good pizza places can take me there? Hey, yeah, what do you want? Where'd she go? Well,
she took my anchovies. Okay, I have one more. Let's take 5 real quick and pay some bills, and we'll be right back.
No, we won't. We're not paying bills. Don't believe him. Oh, it was right in the mic.
Right in the mic, I farted, Dad. I didn't mean to, but I farted big. What's really out there?
No, you didn't. No. No.
Yes.
No. Don't. No.
I like it.
No,
we'll fix it this weekend.
No. Take it down.
No, it'll be good. That's the last commercial I'm doing.
Take it down.
You're fine. Okay. This is my last story.
Can you go cheese?
Let's go to the facts and see.
Dad.
What are you doing over there?
It's Max. He's sniffing around down there.
You can hear him. Okay, ready? Well, welcome back. I hope you like that commercial. She don't like it, but I think it's pretty good. No, we're going to redo it, though. This is our last story, and it is the A229 road in England. This one's going to be a shorty Mac fatty.
a 229.
If you are
England.
fainted of heart, this road is not recommended. Another contender for the England's most haunted road is the A229. From the Sussex to Kent, the local constabulary or not
Constabulary. Yeah, you said it right.
constabulary. That just sounds weird.
I know.
Constabulary are not strangers to calls of people plowing into pedestrians. More, did they just say people plowing into? What the hell? Wow. They don't say ran them over. They say
But
pedestrians being plowed over. Jesus Christ. Where was I at? That threw me off. Cause of people plowing into pedestrians. More specifically, a woman in freaking white.
The women in white are just targeted. Never wear white on your wedding, I guess.
Only to lose track of the body. The ghost lady is generally regarded as the Judith Lamb, who was tragically killed in a collision of her wedding day, still in her dress. Okay, people, when you get married or you go to the prom, don't wear a white dress. Wear something flashy. Yeah.
Purple.
Yeah.
Blue.
The ghost lady is generally recorded as the Judith Lamb, who was tragically killed in a collision on her wedding day, still in her wedding dress. But there's no more. It's been the side of other disturbing events, including a hitchhiker who can be seen hitchhiking near a well-known pub in the area. When the hitchhiker gets in the car, will tell you all the things that have gone wrong in the world and how well make them better. But once you reach a certain spot on the road, he disappears from the sight to start his journey again. See, and that's weird. Maybe he died on that road and he's stuck on that damn loop. Could you imagine? That would suck.
What if you just don't want to move on and he thinks it's real funny to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I would.
Knowing me, you probably would.
Let's see what it says. Said to be Britain's most... Golly, they got a lot of said to be. Okay, in 1974, a similar accident was reported to police on the same road when a driver had called for help after hitting a woman. The driver wrapped the seriously injured woman in a blanket, but when he returned, she returned with help. She had completely disappeared. The blanket was the only thing left in the at the scene. So that's one story.
Oh.
That's crazy. Well.
That's the end of...
Looks like that's the end of our show today, guys.
Catch y'all later.
Well, hope you guys had fun tonight listening to our spooky stories. Sorry this is late, but we'll be back on track next week. We'll do some more roads and stuff, so let's see what happens. This is your most #1 ghost storytelling podcast out there. Ghost Stories Told from the South. I am your host, Stephen LeBooth.
And I am your special guest,
Stephanie LeBooth. We will see you later. Hope we didn't scare you too much tonight. But we'll see you guys later. And thank you so much, and have a good scary weekend. Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to do this.
Shut up, Reed.
Kiss my anus. I hate that thing.
I know. Bye.
Now I'm going to do another commercial. Another What's Really Out There.
No, Dad, no more. No más, no más.
I have been playing your commercial on my podcast too.
No.
Everybody's heard you.
No.
You act like it's so bad.
It's horrible.
Oh gosh. Hey, y'all guys, if y'all like that commercial,
No.
tell
Say
us
no.
what you think.
No.
We will not get mad.
I will. If any of y'all say yes, I will finally live.
No, she won't. Don't let her scare you.
What is a scary channel, Dad?
Come on. Well, whoa, dummy. Ah, dang you. It's not what I wanted. What is this?
No. No.
I was supposed to be over here. Don't put them towards the mic.
Ew, my teeth.
Dang it.
I had to ask Lexi where she got that whitening stuff.
Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. We are done for the night. This was Ghost Stories Told from the South. I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth.
And I'm your
Co-host.
special guest, Stephanie LeBooth.
We will see you cool cats later. Bye.